Captain Yoni Edelberg, take this out swinging corner. Towards the near post, only the head of Watson was there to meet it. He got up over top of a couple of Mountain Hawks. Second type of surface there, Sarkos diving, stop from Shakes. Appeals that it went over the line, but the Penn State backstop exploded off his line. Now Evans to outlet, dangerous challenge, it's back on the feet of Stevenson. Privet and outlet ball. Here is Andrew Privet, 2-0. In a flash, defense turns to offense, and the Nittany Lions double their advantage.
No goal was conceded, but very dangerous. West Virginia getting a little too comfortable here. 15 minutes left.
It's shown to Butts again, looking for the finish. He's got it. A man on a mission. First goal in 17 games. What a time for it. We're knotted up at 2. Jasinski shakes, shut down the angle.
Quite literally putting everybody on the goal line. Is Princeton still attacking?
That was a go from Diaz Bonilla, but Shakes has it again. He's only 5'10", but the stops don't get much bigger than that. Either side has really had a clean look at goal yet. Awadesu right in the face of Watson on the line. The edge of the 6-yard box is Liam Butts. It'll be Andrew Privet. Near post, clattered off of Whitchurch. Rinse and repeat for the Nittany Lions. Bettenhausen comes short. But it's Privet again. Back post center, what a stop from Watson! Tiger Evans, head and hands, thought he had broken the deadlock, but Watson peels it off the goal line.
Tiger Evans breaking coverage from Godoy. Paced right around him, got his head in there perfectly, but the ball was fired straight at the goalkeeper. But a very dangerous play by Penn State.
Nittany Lions come inches away. That was our first good look. Here it is again. Millimeters away for Penn State. But William Watson has the goods. Safe to say, probably his biggest stop in a Princeton uniform so far.
Definitely has been, and must be a good sign, as you talked about it a little bit earlier, the goalkeeper battle that is going on for the Tigers back line. That must be very good to see by the coaching staff. Very demanding shot to save.
Pinto! Inches wide. There's your first warning sign from the Tigers.
Pinto in that left wing position. He got 2 goals, 2 assists last year, and he's a second-team All-Ivy player. He can definitely do those. Very dangerous. Would have been a great way to set the momentum for the Tigers. And the curler almost went in, almost landed. It certainly scared Chris Shakes, but not enough to land in the back of the net.
Just 2 goals in 18 games last season from Malik Pinto, the junior out of Durham, North Carolina. Second-team All-Ivy League, can play a midfield role, also play up top, and he has quite the special finishing boot in his locker. Just fractions wide as the game starts to open up now a little bit. Complained about the lack of offense. Doesn't get much closer than either of those last 2 chances. One of those came from Evans. Positions for Butts. Over the top, can't find Mangione. Was Bograd doing enough? And now here's Diaz Bonilla. Penn State chasing shadows. Henderson trying to get back. Kuhn arrives with him. And now reinforcements from Watson. Jen back into the mixer. Wangris. Godoy. Pinto comes short. Bograd. Dasharoo. All the way over for Claire. Diaz Bonilla's gone in field. Godoy. Face to face with Privet. Penn State's able to chisel out a throw.
We talked about Princeton being a very good team on the counter, but Bograd is being very vigilant and seeing what happens in the mid-line, as Liam Butts is also very capable, and Tiger Evans very capable of forming a counterattack, just them two. But right now we see Penn State throwing 4 players in the attack, putting Privet high, same with Mangione, Butts, and Tiger Evans, almost running a 4-2-4.
Here's Liam Butts. Off of Jen, took all the sting out of the shot. Gillespie making a run through the middle. The pass ill-timed, but Awadesu shows too much of it. Now Pinto to Gillespie. Pinto again. Diaz Bonilla. It's off of Henderson. Evans retreating, fancy footwork. Mangione was looking for Butts, whose run was just mistimed. Bograd steps up again. Heavy touch from Claire. Penn State throw. Both sides, though, Juan Mendez, in the last 5 minutes or so have been a lot more threatening towards goal.
Definitely a lot more threatening, very active. And like you said, the game has opened up now with 21 minutes left, and both teams are going to create chances a lot easier. And it might get a little bit tense, as we saw Tiger Evans get fouled there on that play. We see a lot more aggressiveness, a lot more movement, more pushing, and that intensity that we should expect of this high of a competitive game.
Jen. With Church to Godoy. Worth noting, already a better start for the Tigers into their game earlier this week. They conceded 2 goals off of corners incredibly early to that Vermont side. One an own goal as Bograd had fired it off a teammate from the near stick, and then a wild ricochet effect on the second corner did in the Tigers to an early deficit, but they have weathered the Penn State storm here early, including another good look off a set piece for the Nittany Lions. Shakes tries to pick out Privet, back with Bettenhausen. Evans. Watson put under pressure from Diaz Bonilla. Does force the turnover upfield. Kuhn last, Tigers throw.
That press by the Tigers is leaving Penn State with very little options, and one mistake, one interception there up in the field can lead to Gillespie or Diaz Bonilla to a quick 1-2 move counterattack and a 1-on-1 with Chris Shakes. Penn State has to be very careful with that press.
Just about 26 minutes in here, Juan. Who does the style of play suit so far? We'll pause for a moment as Butts has a dash into the Princeton penalty area. Lays it across. Here's Privet off his right foot. Madasharu did just enough to nibble it away.
That was a fantastic ball by Liam Butts. Left foot as well. It lands on Privet, but he's not able to get a shot off. Nonetheless, looks like a Penn State throw-in.
Butts doing the dirty work again. He's won his side at second corner.
Corner kick.
The danger posed from Liam Butts has been plentiful the last few games. Had a goal Monday against George Mason. Could have easily had a first half hat trick. Getting into dangerous positions again. Privet was millimeters away from the goal. Now he'll try to deliver from the corner flag. Assist already this season for the senior. Watson comes, can only apply a punch. The Nittany Lions retain possession. Privet. Closed down by Madasharu. Privet drags Pinto out of position, in towards the near post. Watson spills it back stick. Agonizingly out the back for Penn State. It's a goal kick, and the Nittany Lions have been on the doorstep, but they have yet to find the breakthrough.